Keeping on to the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, here we set off to Law 27, which is play on people's need to believe to create a cult like following. People have overwhelming desires to believe in something. Become the focal point of such desire by offering them a cause, a new faith to follow. Keep your words vague but full of promise. Emphasize enthusiasm over rationality and clear thinking. Give your new disciples rituals to perform. Ask them to make sacrifices on your behalf. In the absence of organized religion and grand causes, your new belief system will bring you untold power. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. If you are unsure of a course of action, do not attempt it. Your doubts and hesitations will infect your execution. Timidity is dangerous. Better to enter with boldness. Any mistakes you commit through audacity and easily corrected with more audacity. Everyone admires the bold, no one honors the timid. Law 29 says, plan all the way to the end. The ending is everywhere. Every start has an end. Plan all the way to it. Taking into account all the possible consequences, obstacles, and twists and turns of fortune that might reverse your hard work and give the glory to others. By planning to the end, you will not be overwhelmed by the circumstances and you will know when to stop. Gently guide fortune and help determine future by thinking far ahead. Be a foresighted seer. Law 30th is make your accomplishments seem effortless. Your actions must seem natural and executed with ease. All the toil and practice that go into them, and also all the clever tricks, must be concealed. When you act, act effortlessly, as if you could do much more. Avoid the temptation of revealing how hard you work. It only raises questions. Teach no one your tricks or they will be used against you. Mark my words. Never teach your tricks to anyone or they will be used against you. Law 31st says control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. The best deceptions are the ones that seem to give the other person a choice. Your victims feel they are in control but are actually your puppets. Give people options that come out in your favor, whichever one they choose. Force them to make choices between the lesser of the two evils, both of which serve your purpose. Put them on the awns of dilemma. They are gone wherever they turned. Lord 32. Play to people's fantasies. The truth is often avoided because it is ugly and unpleasant. Never appeal to truth and reality unless you are prepared for the anger that comes from it. Life is so harsh and distressing that people who can manufacture romance or conjure a fantasy are like oases in the desert. Everyone flocks to them. The great power in tapping into the fantasies of the masses. Heading on to law number 33. Discover each man's thumb screw. Everyone has a weakness, a gap in the castle wall. The weakness is usually an insecurity, an uncontrollable emotion, or need. It can also be small secret pleasure. Either way, once found, it is a thumb screw you can turn into your advantage. Law 34 says be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like a one. The way you carry yourself will often determine how you are treated. In the long run, appearing vulgar or common will make people disrespect you. For a king respects himself and inspires the same sentiment in others. By acting regally and confident of your power, you make yourself seem destined to wear a crown. Law 35 says, master the art of timing. Never seem to be in a hurry. Hurrying betrays a lack of control over yourself and over time. Always seem patient, as if you know that everything will come to you eventually. Become a detective of the right moment. Sniff out the spirit of the times, the trends that will carry you to power. Learn to stand back when the time is not yet ripe and to strike fearlessly when it is reached fruition. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. By acknowledging a petty problem, you give it existence and credibility. The more attention you pay an enemy, the stronger you make him. A small mistake is often worse and more visible when you try to fix it. It is sometimes better to leave things alone. If there is something you want but cannot have, show contempt for it. The less interest you reveal, the more superior you seem. Law 37th. Create compelling spectacles. Striking imagery and grand symbolic gestures and symbols create the aura of power. Everyone responds to them. Stage spectacles for those around you, then full of arresting visuals and radiant symbols that heighten your presence. Dazzle by appearances, no one will notice what you are really doing. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. If you make a show of going against the times, flaunting your unconventional ideas and unorthodox ways, people will think that you are only what attention. You are only seeking attention and that you look down upon them. They will find a way to punish you for making them feel inferior. It is far safer to blend in and nurture the common touch. Share your originality only with tolerant friends and those who are sure to appreciate your uniqueness. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Anger and emotion are strategically counterproductive. You must always stay calm and objective. But if you can make your enemies angry while staying calm yourself, you gain a decided advantage. Put your enemies off balance. Find the chick in their vanity through which you can rattle them and you hold the strings. Keeping on to the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, here we set off to Law 27, which is play on people's need to believe to create a cult like following. People have overwhelming desires to believe in something. Become the focal point of such desire by offering them a cause, a new faith to follow. Keep your words vague but full of promise. Emphasize enthusiasm over